a guest reader, but she did not come on. So here I am, a little bit late, but we are on to read your book for Ubuntu for Youth, Reading in the Community. And today we are going to read Awesomely Emma. Okay, do everybody see that? Awesomely Emma. Okay, so again, if you wish to read on Ubuntu for Youth Facebook page, as well as we're on our YouTube page, please use that email that you see scrolling at the bottom, and I'll contact you and we can make this happen. Okay, so we do have the reading every Monday between the hours of 6:30 to 7. And I am looking for readers every Monday. Okay, again, let's get on with this book, Awesomely Emma. And the book it says Awesomely Emma, a Charlie and Emma story, written by Amy Webb, illustrated by Marley Lidard. Now, I want to make sure that we know what illustration means. That means that's the person who did all of the artwork, the drawing, the pictures. See? And it's pretty cool, huh? Okay, and of course, written by, that means she wrote the story. And that's Amy Webb. Okay, so let's get to the book. Emma loved making art, drawing, painting, collaging. She loved it all. Besides being a great artist, Emma was good at making people laugh, and she loved her family, especially her big sister, Chloe. I'm going to show you all some pictures. Okay, so you see Emma. There goes her big sister, Chloe. All right, and you see her mommy and daddy? They're smiling. They said that Emma makes them laugh. She must have jokes. Emma also had limb differences. She had no hands and used a wheelchair to get around. Her disability was part of who she is. Okay, there's that picture there. You see that? So she had no hands. Emma looked at her drawing and said, "No bodies are wrong. All bodies are right. We're all different. Colors, sizes, heights. My body works differently. I love being me. Because me is an awesome thing to be." I love that. You see that? There she is. She drew that. She is a pretty good artist, isn't she? She did pretty well on that. That great statement that she says, because me is an awesome thing to be. That's pretty awesome. One day at school, Emma's class was going to the art museum. They could hardly wait. "I hope I can find something by my favorite artist, Matisse," Emma said. "Did you know he used a wheelchair just like me?" "That's so cool," said Charlie. "Wow," said Hazel. "You know a lot about art," said Porter. Emma beamed. Here they are. See? Pretty cool, huh? Soon the bus came. Emma waited for a wheelchair lift to get her chair onto the bus. Her friends waited with her so they could all sit together. When they got to the museum, Emma didn't see a ramp for her wheelchair. Emma's teacher said, "We'll have to go around back where the ramp is. We'll meet the rest of the class inside." Okay, so here you go. On this page, you see that they waited for the wheelchair ramp for the bus. And over here, they're at the museum. And there's no ramp to get inside at the front of the museum. So they had to go around to the back. Emma's smile faded, and Charlie gave her a sad look. She wanted to go in the front door with everyone else. Emma felt frustrated, but she silently reminded herself, "My body works differently. I love being me because me is an awesome thing to be." Yeah, she was frustrated, but I love herself, reminding herself about how different we all are. And being you is an awesome thing to be. Once inside, Emma felt better as she zoomed over the museum, looking at the art with her friends. Each piece was a different size, shape, and color, and was beautiful in its own way. Look, look, said Emma. It's a Matisse. Oh, look at her. She's zooming all through that place. She gets around fast, huh? Yeah. And you see the artwork? Everything is so different and beautiful. Emma beamed while everyone gazed up at the art, beautiful art. Maybe someday her art could be in a museum. Look at them. They're enjoying it. You see her imagination? She's looking at her own art. And if I put it a little closer, you see her name is there. That's her thinking about her own art up on the wall in a museum. Suddenly, Charlie grabbed the back of Emma's chair. Here, Emma, let me push you around. Emma frowned. Please don't grab my chair without asking. I like to drive myself. Then at lunch, Charlie grabbed Emma's backpack and set out her lunch for her. Thanks, said Emma. You're welcome, said Charlie. Finally, as the class took a break to draw and Emma was getting out of her chair to sketch on the floor, Charlie quickly grabbed her and tried to help her down. Now Emma felt mad. Oh, she was mad. Here we go. There he is, grabbing her chair, taking out her lunch, and now he is trying to take her out of her wheelchair, and you can see her face. She's not looking very happy with that. We got to find out what's going on, you know. Charlie, stop it. Stop that. Why are you trying to do everything for me? Charlie's face fell. I was just trying to help. I felt bad that you couldn't go up the stairs, and I thought about all the other things you can't do. Here they are. See, Emma was very upset. But do you see Charlie? Oh, he was just trying to help a friend. He wasn't trying to hurt her. You see? Suddenly, Emma understood. Charlie was trying to help, but he wasn't helping. He was making Emma feel small. Emma took a deep breath and said, no bodies are wrong. All bodies are right. We're all different colors, sizes, and heights. Yes, my body works differently, and I love being me because me is an awesome thing to be. You see that? So she understood him after he explained that. But then she explained how she felt and how she loved who she was and how she has already accepted who she was. Charlie sat down next to Emma. I know you're awesome, Emma, but you do have a disability, don't you? Having a disability doesn't mean my body is wrong. My body is just right. If I can't get in the front door, the museum should change, not me. Don't feel bad for me because I don't do everything you can do. It's okay. Besides, no one can do everything other people can do. You can't do back handsprings like Hazel or skateboard like Porter. That's true, said Charlie. I never thought of it that way. Mm-hmm. See those great pictures? Look at Hazel. Hazel, go. Oh, my word. You see that? Look at Porter. Oh, yeah. It's pretty cool, huh? I can do a lot of things by myself, and I'll ask you when I need help, said Emma. I like driving my chair because I get to choose where to go. I like getting my own stuff because I am able to. Sometimes I like to do things just to show people I can, like the time I milked the cow with my feet during our farm field trip. Farmer Joe almost fell off his milking stool. Oh, yeah, I remember that, said Charlie. Emma's friends all laughed. I'm sorry, said Charlie. I really was just trying to help. It's okay. You see that, guys? Look at her. She milking that cow with her feet. Come on now. Yeah, I love friendship. Emma looked at her sketch pad and her pencils, then smiled really big. I know how you can help. Right there on the floor, Emma wrote a letter on her sketch pad. Everyone in the class signed the letter, even Emma's teacher. Then they handed the letter to one of the museum workers. Very nice. A few weeks later, Emma and her class received a letter. Dear Emma and friends, thank you for your letter asking us to make the front door of the museum accessible for everyone. You're right. We will start building a front door ramp right away. Thank you for teaching us that all bodies are right. From now on, our museum will be a place where all bodies are equally welcome. Best wishes. Now that is pretty awesome, isn't it? That is so cool. Everyone in Emma's class cheered. Emma beamed. She felt awesome. Well, guys, that is it. That is a pretty awesome story. And it's called Awesomely Emma. And it does remind us that we're all different, okay? But we're all right. It's okay to be different. As we read the story, remember we talked about who wrote the story and the illustrator. Now, obviously, the writer, Amy Webb, felt that she couldn't draw as well as Merrill Lee. So Merrill Lee is the illustrator. She's the artist. So when we're all perfect. We're all right the way we are made. And we should not try to change somebody to be like us. They are good at something and I'm good at something. And together we make that puzzle fit perfectly. So I want to thank you all. I want you all to, if you want to, you can go out to the library and get this book. I got it from our public library in Gwinnett County. But it is in the libraries. It's called Awesomely Emma. And it just reminds us again that we're all different. And I love the illustrations in this book. I like it because every character, every student looked different. Okay, let me see. We saw Hazel. We saw Porter. We saw Charlie. We saw other classmates as they stood in lines. Look at them. They all look different. We see Hazel wears glasses, you know. And look at Porter. Porter has a pretty sharp hairdo there. No, that's Charlie. I think that's Charlie standing there. But again, remember that everyone is different. Okay. Do ask before you grab hold of somebody's wheelchair because maybe they do like to roll by themselves. And according to Emma, she likes to roll by herself because she want to determine where she go. Usually, if you're pushing the wheelchair, you're telling her where to go. What was your favorite part of the story? Write it down in the comments. I think my favorite part was when she talked about how Farmer Joe almost passed out when he saw that she was milking the cow with her feet. I thought that was pretty awesome. And the fact that she's a good artist, she did pretty well and she was drawing with her feet. Okay, so she was able to get around, get up, get down, all by herself. So please ask permission before you help somebody with a disability because they're already comfortable with their disability and they're comfortable with being who they are. When we start trying to help somebody with a disability and they're not requesting our help, we're making them feel as if they're not equal to us, that they're smaller, that they're incapable when they have learned how to get around and do it. So anyway, my name is Angela Hamlet. I'm with Ubuntu for Youth. I would love to have readers. So if you would love to read a book on Monday, you and your mom may, your principal, even your classmates. Maybe you have a couple of friends that would like to read with you all. Just email me at info@ubuntuforyouth.org and I will get back to you. Also, If you're a high school student, we have volunteer hours. You can read a book or you can help us beautify the community. We go out and we clean streets. We make new friends, and it's just a blessing just to be able to wake up another day and see how we can bless someone else. So I hope that this book was a blessing to many. If you see someone, just smile. Okay, a smile goes a long way. You never know what day someone is having and what your smile will do. And you are beautiful. All right, dragonflies. Woo! Have a beautiful day. Thank you.